Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mita and I hope you all are doing great. Today I'll be sharing my honest review about a TV show which I have recently watched, and after watching this video, it's completely up to you. You want to go for that TV show or not, but generally speaking, you should go for it. So before getting into its honest review, let me tell you the exact reason why I chose this TV show. So apparently I'm very choosy when it comes to selecting a TV show. I look for a number of factors including display size, screen, to even the time consumed by that very TV show. So if I want to go for something which is loud, intense, rageous, I'll go for large screens like TV or laptops. On the contrary, if I have the only option of watching a TV show on small screens like mobile, I'll go for a simple cute little story which simply does not require application of brain. And currently I'm in a zone where I do not want to stick to a particular TV show for a long time. Remember those kind of TV shows having 7-8 seasons, with each season having 11-12 episodes? Oh my god. They are good, but then you need a lot of brain, a lot of time. So that's the exact reason why I opted for Fleabag. It's a simple cute little story, and the best part, it has just 2 seasons, with each season having just 6 episodes. So if calculated, you can complete the entire TV show in just 5 hours. The writer of the TV show and the main lead cast, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, has beautifully portrayed life of a woman who is in her early 30s and is dealing with a lot of issues. She is currently running a cafe which she started with her best friend Pooh, who somehow commits suicide. Well, the reason of her death is revealed in the last episode of season 1, but in the entire season we see how much lonely the protagonist is, and in order to complete her loneliness, she would just enjoy one night stand with any random guy. So not only does protagonist have no friends, but there are just a handful of people around whom her entire life rotates. It's either her sister Clay, her husband Martin, her father, or her about to get stepmother. The 2 sisters lost their mother around 3 years ago, and ever since then their father have been such a sweetheart, all the way from booking a ticket for their daughters to a feminist lecture, or to providing them with a retreat vacation, or to even making an appointment to a physician for their complete body checkup. Though the 2 sisters do not share a lovable bond, every now and then you could see the suppressed envy feeling those sisters carry for each other, but then again, it is covered with that unconditional love for them. Unlike protagonist, who is struggling to run her about to dying cafe, her sister seems to be a perfect example of a successful woman who not only had great degrees, a successful marriage, but also a beautiful cabin. Some of the best part about the TV show is the protagonist would turn towards the camera in each scene to talk to us, imaginary viewers. That instantly increased, that bond between the viewers and the screen. So even you feel that you exist in that TV show and she is directly talking to you. Second most likable thing about this TV show which I felt is, there was a scene in retreat vacation where the 2 sisters had to stay together. So there is a scene where the 2 sisters are unpacking their products. Now Clay is taking out all the products, and the protagonist, I should call her Fleabag, since there is no name given to her in the entire show. So Fleabag starts asking her sister about the products that she is taking out. So each time Clay would take out a product, Fleabag would ask her, "What is this for?" And the sister would simply say, "This is a cream for my hand, this is a cream for my toe, this is for my face, this is for my underarms, this is for my under eyes." This way, she takes out around 15-16 products, explaining the exact application of the products. Then comes our protagonist. She takes out one cream and puts it on the dressing table. Clay asks her sister, "What is this?" She smiles and says, "This is a cream for my body and my face." I literally loved that scene. It was the best scene of the TV show. Honestly speaking, in the beginning you might not like Fleabag because of so many things. She would just date any random guy coming on her way. She would jog every morning to graveyard. She would steal whatever she feels like and then she'll put it back. I mean, all these things are not likable for a person. But eventually you'll start feeling for her when you see the amount of trauma, the amount of bad things that she is going through right now. So she helps her sister fight that toxic marriage, and then eventually you'll start finding your own reflection in her. Because no matter what, she is pure from heart. But during all the time, she stays alone. And season 1 ends. And then comes the most wanted season 2. In the very first episode of season 2, protagonist turns towards the camera and tells us that this is going to be a love story. So from the very beginning, we have this idea in the back of her head that finally she'll be feeling for somebody. As it is said, opposite attracts. Our atheist Fleabag finds keen interest in this priest who is a Catholic and is a big believer of God. So they started hanging out with each other. They would sit, have a can of beer, talk about culture, talk about religion, and that's how they start getting closer to each other. And yes, this priest could not only see Fleabag's best friend, but he could also hear whatever she would talk to her imaginary viewers. Now, to be honest, I didn't got the logic behind it. So that's all for today. If you want to go for a simple cute little story which has a little dark comedy and incidences from real life, without giving a second thought, just go for this TV show.